everyone, I'm Donna Bush with your CIG-TV News Brief on this Monday. History was made last Tuesday when a meeting of the Cabinet was held in Little Cayman for the very first time.
We've had it in the BRAC. Of course, it happens regularly in Georgetown, but having it in Little Cayman is a very special event. Little Cayman is a special place for all of us, and I think this has now brought all three of our Cayman Islands together. The seat of government has been present in all three, and this is something that is really important as a demonstration to people all across our country that we are united, we are one Cayman, and the people of Little Cayman have been so gracious. It's just been an amazing experience.
Officials and elected members of government gathered last week in Little Cayman for 3 days of meetings and engagement with the Little Cayman community. Attendees included His Excellency the Governor, our Premier, Deputy Governor, government ministers, the Attorney General, and parliamentary secretaries. The Speaker of the House also attended social events. While there, assessing the possibility of having future meetings of Parliament in Little Cayman, members attended a church service where current students of Little Cayman's Education Services sang the song, "He Got the Whole World in His Hands." Pastor Randy Von Connell shared a special message on the importance of service and offered encouragement to the government delegation. The elected government then gathered for its weekly caucus meeting on Tuesday morning. Official members of the government joined the Premier and elected ministers for the historic first meeting of Cabinet, which was held at the same venue.
I also believe that it's important that they can see and put names to each of the members and from the governor right down, because we take it for granted that everybody knows the government, and although we're a small island nation, that is not necessarily so. So it's always good for the government to come to the people, because it's the people's behalf on which we conduct business.
Now, the Premier and Minister for District Administration, Education, the Honorable Juliana O'Connor Connolly, MP for Cayman BRAC, hosted a special reception where Cabinet Secretary Mr. Samuel Rose acted as Master of Ceremonies for the event. The most notable part of the evening was the presentation of National Heroes Day Awards to 3 of Little Cayman's uniformed services pioneers.
Believe you me, this is indeed paradise. We have a very, very brief program for you this afternoon. The most important part is the opportunity for us to have some fellowship and to meet members of this very special community.
Just want to congratulate the Premier on what a wonderful idea to bring the Cabinet over to Little Cayman, and it is genuinely historic, the first ever Cabinet and caucus meeting over here, and I want to thank the Premier for that. And I think in the Premier and Miss Julie and others, you have 2 fantastic advocates for Little Cayman, and I agree strongly with the Premier. This island is absolutely wonderful. When you look around the world, leave it as it is would be my plea. And I actually hope that the UNESCO World Heritage Site, whether it's all of the island or a bit of the island, I really think that's something that should be considered in the years to come, because that sends a very strong signal.
Now, the government officials then ended the time on Little Cayman with a tour to various sites such as the red-footed booby pond and the island's museum. Premier the Honorable Wayne Panton expressed pride in the historic achievement, saying, quote, "My vision is for a more inclusive Cayman, one that embraces the uniqueness and diversity of all 3 islands." He added, "We agreed it was important for the government to experience, as you heard earlier, for themselves as individuals and collectively one of the world's greatest treasures, Little Cayman. There is truly no better place to conduct our official business this week," end quote. Well, we invite you to join us on News Brief Tuesday when we follow Health Minister, the Honorable Sabrina Turner, as she visits Little Cayman's health facility. Turning now to the forecast for tonight, it calls for fair skies with a less than 20% chance of showers. Seas will be rough with wave heights of 5 to 7 feet. A small craft warning remains in effect for boaters out there. The 2-day outlook is for similar weather conditions through to Wednesday afternoon. Now, the synopsis calls for fresh to a strong northeasterly winds and rough seas, which will continue across the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours. It's in association with a high-pressure system that's over the southeast United States. Satellite images show scattered low-level clouds across the Cayman Islands area are moving towards the south to southeast. A reminder for the latest on local weather conditions, you can go online to weather.gov.ky. And that's it for today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a safe and, of course, a wonderful night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.
Seek the latest, accurate information on COVID-19 only from official sources at gov.ky/coronavirus.